If you read what most scientists are telling us about the effects of global warming, then in just a few years' time, this could be about as good as it gets for skiing in Australia. So we've assembled 5 luxury four-wheel drives to find out not only which one is the best one for getting you to the snow in style and comfort, but which one will help preserve the white stuff for the years ahead. Thankfully this winter, the climate gods have ensured the snowy mountains have avoided becoming an ironic name for the New South Wales ski range. Unlike our quintet of luxury off-roaders, which comprises 4 German turbo diesels and a Japanese petrol-electric hybrid, each costing between $90,000 and $110,000. But can a four-wheel drive really be green? Well, Lexus has certainly made a case with the RX450h. It's the only hybrid four-wheel drive available in Australia, and it delivers official fuel consumption that betters a 4-cylinder hatchback. The RX Hybrid's fuel economy, however, hasn't been so low in our real-world testing, and there could be a couple of reasons for that. Firstly, the need to shift 2 tonnes of metal means that it's difficult to run for long with the electric motor alone, when there's no fuel being used at all. And secondly, while the hybrid's acceleration is strong, it never feels truly effortless, despite the clever drivetrain. The Lexus's crashy ride is also uncouth for a luxury vehicle, while its smaller dimensions compared with rivals reduces rear seat space. There's plenty of redeeming features though, not least the generous helping of standard equipment. It may be the most expensive vehicle here at $108 grand, but no competitor can match gadgets such as swiveling Xenon headlights, power sunroof, radar cruise control, and side and reversing cameras. We start our quartet of German diesel four-wheel drives in alphabetical order with the Audi Q7. Now I reckon this is the least attractive looking Audi that money can buy. But the engine under the bonnet of this model is an absolute beauty. The 3-litre turbo diesel is smooth, responsive, and it copes really well with the Q7's mass. And there is a fair mass, 2.3 tonnes in fact. You do get 7 seats as standard, but there's no escaping the feeling that Audi is a very big vehicle indeed. It feels cumbersome around town, and its ride is jiggly on uneven surfaces. The best vehicle for absorbing bumps in the road is also the oldest here, the Mercedes ML. And that's despite the large optional 20-inch wheels fitted to our test car. There's another high-quality European turbo diesel to be found under its bonnet too, though engine noise and turbo lag are more noticeable compared to its compatriots. So that brings us to the most recent German four-wheel drive to turn up with a diesel engine. Surprisingly, however, that oil burner comes from a car maker that's already created controversy by building an off-roader in the first place, Porsche. 6-cylinder Porsche engines are certainly renowned for generating performance through kilowatts, though this Cayenne's Volkswagen-sourced V6 diesel revs to only 4,600 RPM, so it's never going to sound like a Porsche, but it kind of goes like one. 0 to 100 in 8.3 seconds isn't too shabby, and with 550 Newton meters, there's plenty of mid-range urge on tap to ensure that the Porsche badge isn't shamed too much. And there's certainly no complaints about the well-balanced handling and steering that is the most precise in this group. BMW's second generation X5 is a close second choice when you want to carve along a stretch of Alpine road. The suspension, however, does a better job than the Porsche's at cushioning occupants on rough surfaces. The X5's engine also sits at the top of the turbo diesel tree. Not only is strong performance delivered through a smart 6-speed automatic, but the BMW's engine is also the most frugal of our German contenders. It returned 10 litres per 100 kilometres on test, with carbon dioxide emissions of 265 grams per kilometre. And it's the X5's combination of high-grade cabin, performance and economy that makes it Drive's pick of the luxury four-wheel drives. We may have picked one winner today, but all these cars have their strengths and prove you can have a four-wheel drive for the snow that delivers both performance and economy. And with perfect conditions today for skiing, I'm off to get a few runs.